Hey guys, Banana Luck here. Welcome back to another Water Realms video. We're back with another Eternal Spire video. So it's actually the same as last year, but we're just gonna try to make it more free-to-play accessible in terms of the units that we're using. We're still gonna go with maximum modifiers because we're gonna clear through everything, but I will talk about some of the replacements you can do. And I do recall that you can select your difficulty intensifiers. And if let's say you uncheck this, you can redo the rounds and then check this and then uncheck the rest instead. So those are some of the options you have. And given that there are 15 chances available, it means that you can keep redoing those. And I also see that there are 9 stages as per the last time, because 16 tokens, if you multiply by 9, is gonna reach the maximum of 144. Yeah, let's get going without further ado. First one, we're gonna use Eliza. Actually, any marksman will do here. We're just trying to trigger the units at the back and then also kill them with Eliza. But we do need Anora and Comet because Comet specifically, he has that passive where he does a lot of damage on his first hit on the unit. And Anora, just because, everyone probably has her since they just put for her. And I use my A0 version. I didn't use the A51. So yeah. And then Mari last of all. And let's just get into it. So Eternal Spire has no gear involvement or whatsoever. The only thing that matter is actually awakenings, which is why I said I use my A0 Anora, so that's fair. But yeah, other than that, gear, artifacts, skill ups, all of those don't matter because your units just won't benefit from those. So you're gonna see that these units are attacking a lot slower than what you usually see. So we're gonna let Comet go down next. It's gonna be right in the center here. And then we're gonna put down Eliza actually next to try to, clear out all these guys. Or rather speed up the aggro. And once all these guys start moving quickly, we're gonna despawn them. Or rather despawn Eliza. There we go.
Before they a tactical withdrawal. Wherever I go, here comes the storm.
And then we're gonna pop the Norris out in a bit here. That should allow us to clear through everything nicely. Okay. Let these guys walk through normally. No issues there. But this is the last set of guys. We're gonna put Eliza down in a bit here because we do need Eliza to kill off the mobs sitting at the back.
I've got an angle on them.
Let's see if that's enough. I'm gonna slow things down a bit here, just in case.
I've been looking.
Oh, just one more hit. That's a shame. Okay, just despawn her. I'm gonna pop the Comet ultimate.
Cower in my shadow.
Okay, and then the last one, I think we're fine. And wait for this guy, Eliza, to come back up.
I've got an angle on them.
There we go. There's RNG involved sometimes. That was a good run for us, but yeah, new record, 16 stars. That's the maximum difficulty. And then we can move on to the next one now. Yep. Alright, so we are back with the second stage, and this is going to be marksman focused. And we're going to go with maximum difficulty again, which means we can't do an epics only run. If you want to do epics only, you have to lower the difficulty and substitute result with Maul instead. And it's going to be pretty much the same thing. And then if let's say you have other legendary marksmen like Nyx or Hatsut, they work amazing here. Lots-wise, Lunera and Eova as well. And obviously Silas is going to be an amazing replacement for Brian. So now that's done, we're going to head in here, place down Teowin facing to the right. Right side's going to be pretty easy at the start.
Burning hell awaits you, filth.
Okay, almost done there. Now we put down Razak.
These waters of impurities. I release the floodgate.
I've got an
So
angle.
pop Razak's ultimate right away. Get that going.
You'll be
Okay,
dead before
now I can despawn Eliza right away. Gonna pop Teowin's out here. Help out with a bit of the guy here. So this time around, we're not gonna pop Razak's out on the left. We're gonna let him just do some auto hits. Reason is that there's gonna be a big wave coming out next, and yeah, we just can't afford to, use the ultimate here. You can see that right away here. Big wave that's coming. And there's gonna be one on the left and the right at the same time.
You have my blades now.
So pop that right away. Pop Razak's out. So there's some RNG involved with the extra hit.
quite accurate, aren't you?
You have my blades now.
Feel my rage.
And there we go, that's done. So the run may go sideways sometimes. There is some RNG involved, especially with Razak's fish bouncing around, but that's basically the run. Yeah, so we're gonna move on to the next one now. Alright, so we're back with part 3, and this one, we're gonna do almost the same thing as what we did last time around, but we're gonna make a switch. Healers wise, we don't need Alien. I think we can survive without that, and we're gonna use Eliza instead of Silas, because I look back at the replay and those guys don't actually do much damage, so I think Eliza works just fine here. So yeah, let's get into it without further ado. But when it comes to Boris, I think there's really no unit that can replace him at the moment.
Got an angle.
This is just so damn good when it comes to, this kind of big AoE damage
You'll be dead before
content.
tactical withdrawal.
Put Boris down here. You do need Boris down here because you need him to, actually trigger the glyph that does that slow to everyone on the map. Alright, there we go. And yeah, I was a bit late on the ultimate. Yeah, very clutch there. Almost couldn't make it.
Got an angle on them.
There we go. And we despawn Eliza again, and then we're back here.
Dawn is ready.
Yeah. It's the same bookkeepers that you get in GVG. So they do AoE damage. So you just need to make sure you spread out your units a bit here. And go straight in here to restore the bridge. These units. And now we have Eliza back. And you basically just spawn her in whenever, there are mobs coming out from the side. There we go.
I've got an angle on them.
There we go. And yeah, I think this part's all done.
They'll be dead before they can blink.
Spawn Eliza again.
This doll is outfitted for combat.
Alright, now we're gonna pop Boris ultimate in a bit here.
Freeze.
I've got an angle on them.
Nicely done. And we're just gonna wait for the ultimate to run out.
They'll be dead before they.
Only then will we cast the hollow ultimate to get the rage back. Okay, there we go.
Pretty
So
life
it's
and
in time, because these mobs look like they're moving rather quickly as well. And I think AI will start going to her ultimate as well, which is really neat. Alright, gonna pop the ultimate again in a bit here. There we go. And yeah, this stage is pretty much done. You really need Boris here. Last time around when we tried this, I don't remember any other mage coming close to the amount of AoE damage that you can actually dish out, as well as the uptime when it comes to, getting the next ultimate back. So yeah, that's stage 3 all done. So we have stage 1 to 3 all done now. I hope that was helpful. If it was, feel free to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. And let me know down in the comment section below if you're missing some units, whether I can make any recommendations. And stay tuned for the next ones. Goodbye.